Hello, everyone. This is Liam, the extra large leprechaun for MIIrish.com and Live in the Pub. I would like to welcome you to today's podcast as originally broadcast on Q90.1 Delta College Public Radio and made possible with the production assistance of the White Crow Conservatory of Music in Saginaw, Michigan. If you enjoy today's podcast, we encourage you to visit our Facebook pages and let us know. Like Live in the Pub, Q90.1 Delta College Public Radio, the White Crow Conservatory of Music, MIIrish.com, and our podcast sponsors like BiddyMurphy.com. If you would like to become a podcast sponsor, email us at miirish.com@gmail.com. Now, enjoy your Live in the Pub podcast.
Well, hello there, and welcome to Live in the Pub. I'm your host, Zig Zeitler. My co-host, Susan, is not with me today again. Like I said, she's been busy lately, but I'm sure she will return. We're going to have a good time here. Nonetheless, it's moving into the fall season when leaves are going to start turning, and it's going to just be beautiful. Pumpkins will be out and all that sort of stuff. Halloween coming up. And around the corner, we have the big Christmas rush, I'm sure, Thanksgiving. But nonetheless, there's always good Irish music to be heard. That's exactly what we're going to do right now. We're going to listen to some great Irish music. We're going to start out with the Battlefield Band, a CD called Opening Moves. How appropriate to start with, Opening Moves, huh? We have My Last Farewell to Sterling, back with Codin Ray. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. That's, like I say, I'm not good with Gaelic. Susan's much better with that, so maybe when she gets here, she can translate all this for us better. That would be great. Then we're going to go, I Hay Laid a Heron in Salt. Then My Wife's a Wanting Wee Thing, and The Banks of the Allen. Then the next tune, not a set of tunes this time, The Battle of Falkirk Muir, and then Joe McGann's Fiddle, back with Center's Bonnet. So, the Battlefield Band, which needs no introduction, of course. Derek Warfield's kind of his brainstorm, I'm sure. So, let's hear a little bit of the Battlefield Band. Here we go.
Nae lark can transport mounts the sky, nor leaves an early plaintive cry. But I mun bid a last goodbye, my last farewell to Stirling O. Nae mair I'll wander through the glen, nor disturb the roost of the pheasant hen, nor chase the rabbits frae their den, when I am far fae Stirling O. There's one request before I go, and that is to my comrades all. My dog and my gun you'll keep for me, when I am far fae Stirling O. So fare ye will, my Jenny dear, for you I'll shed a bitter tear. but I hope you'll find another dear when I am far fae Stirling O. So fare ye weel, for I am bound for 20 years in Van Diemen's land. But remember me and what I've done when I am far fae Stirling O. Up and run awa, Holly, up and run awa. The fillabags are coming down to Higgy, your lugs a claw. Young Charlie's face had done a pace, his geeger moo a thraw. Holly blasting sight for bastard, white the worst that e'er he saw. Eelan Geordie's at your tail, with drum and perth and up and run awa, up and run awa.
Whene'er you saw the bonnets blooding, frae the tar would draw. A wispin needed you go steep, perhaps you needed 12. General Huskrat, Battle Buskrat, pride of warriors all. Holly whip and Paddy crossed the bar as fast as he could go.
Eelan Geordie's at your tail, with drum and perth and up and run awa, up and run awa.
I came with just a word to say, and ye would hear it all. We came to charge with sword and torch and need hand to fall. And we can do no with the tune and saw any face at all. We could not believe the truth that ye had left us all.
Eelan Geordie's at your tail, with drum and perth and up and run awa, up and run awa. Nae man bidin believe 'tis in till your brave back he saw. Holly bastard rattle fun, catted neither pluck nor paw. We didna ken, but ye were men, what fight for foreign law. Ye fill your wame with bros at hame, it fits you best of all. Eelan Geordie's at your tail, with drum and perth and daw. The very frown o' hill and loon had got to drop the jaw. Half the face, oh what disgrace, and second southern maw. The very gleam o' hill and flame, it put you in a thaw. Gae back and kiss your daddy's miss, your name but coward saw. Eelan Geordie's at your tail, with drum and perth and daw. Up and scour a wall, Holly, up and scour a wall. The Hieland Dirk is at your throat, and that's the Hieland law. Eelan Geordie's at your tail, with drum and perth and daw. Had ye but stayed wi' ladies' maid an hour or maybe twa, your bacon bout and bastard snout, ye might have saved them all.
right. Again, this is Zig Zeitler, and you are listening to Live in the Pub. This is a White Crow production. We were listening to the Battlefield Band, Opening Moves CD, and this was recorded in 1993. This is some of the earlier Battlefield Band stuff. Nice stuff. I always like this. Derek Waterfield, of course, being the key member of this band. I love this band. We're going to move on, though, onto a band right here in Michigan. They are called Paddy's Cure. And it says on the title, handcrafted in West Michigan. Pretty cool. I know we had like the Renaissance Festival going on here, that sort of thing going on recently. And with that going on, this has a little bit of that flavor, I think, in a couple of these tunes also. So I thought I'd play some of this. We're going to do Galway Girl, I'll Tell Me Ma, April McGuire, Black Velvet Band, and The Parting Glass. And this is not too old of a CD, just a couple years old, I think. I know we had them at one of our gatherings, one of the Great Lakes gatherings, that is. So let's hear that. Paddy's Cure, right here from Michigan. Oh, and before I forget, Rob Leonard on vocals and guitar, Brian Honstein on bodhrán, Stan Deck on vocals and banjo, Lindsey Brendan on cello, vocals, and ukulele, and Eric Brendan on mandolin, concertina, and harmonica. Again, Paddy's Cure.
Okay? Nobody hold back here. We do this song 100 times and nail it every time.
Yeah, we never pay attention, don't
Yeah.
we?
I know we have to do this.
Stop paying attention. Ready? Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pulled my hair and stole my comb. Well, that's alright till I go home. Tell me, Ma, when I go home, boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair and stole my comb, well, that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Dublin City. She's caught in 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? Albert Moody says she loves her and all the boys are fighting for her. Knock on the door and the ring on the bell, oh my true love, are you well? Out she comes as white as snow, with rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. Oh, Jenny Morrissey says she'll die if she doesn't get the fellow with the roving eye. Let the wind and the rain and the hill go high, snow comes shoveling from the sky. She's as sweet as apple pie, she'll get her own lad by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell them out, she goes home. Let them all come as they will, Talbot Moody she loves still. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Dublin City. She is caught in 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? Hip. Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair and stole my comb, well that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Dublin City. She is caught in a 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? Albert Moody says she loves her and all the boys are fighting for her. Knock on the door and they ring on the bell, oh my true love, are you well? Out she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. Oh, Jenny Morrissey says she'll die if she doesn't get the fellow with the roving eye. Let the wind and the rain and the hail gets a lad of her own. She won't tell them how that she goes home. Let them all come as they will. Talbot Moody she loves still. She is handsome, she is pretty. She's the belle of Dublin City. She's caught in a 1, 2, 3. Please would you tell me who is she? Hip. I am a young man from County near Clare. She is the lady at the bar over there. And this is a song before I retire about a man's love for April Maguire. Now I've played my music in Sparta and Dore. She's like no other I've sung to before. She is the heat in my own founder's fire, and I am in love with April Maguire. I sent her flowers, they withered away. I sent her the sun, she sent it back gray. I sent her the things that the heart does inspire, all for the love of April Maguire. Now friends, here's a story with one little twist. She ignored my advances, though I did persist. And after a while it was painfully clear that April Maguire loves old Charlie Beer. I am a young man from County near Clare. She is the lady at the bar everywhere. And this is a song before I retire about Charlie Beer's love for April Maguire. In a neat little town they call Belfast, apprentice to trade I was bound. And Bendy and our sweet happiness did I spend in that neat little town. A sad misfortune came over me that caused me to stray from the land, far away from my friends and relations, betrayed by the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair it hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. I took a stroll down Broadway, meaning not long for to stay, when who should I meet but this pretty fair maid comes tripping along the highway. She was both fair and handsome. Her neck, it was just like a swan, and her hair, it hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair, it hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. Well, I took a stroll with this fair maid, and a gentleman passing us by. Well, I knew that she meant the doing of him by the look in her roguish black eye. A gold watch she took from his pocket and placed it right into my hand. And the very next thing he said was, bad luck to the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair, it hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. And the jury, next morning I had to appear. And the judge, he says to me, young man, your case, it is proven clear. We'll give you 7 years penal servitude to be placed far away from the land, far away from me friends and relations, betrayed by the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair, it hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. So come, all ye jolly young fellows, a morning take by me. When you are out on the town, be lads, beware of them pretty colleens, for they will serve you with strong drink till you are unable to stand. And the very next thing you know is you're standing in Van Diemen's land. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair, it hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. Oh, her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair, it hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band.
Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the heartache that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit to memory now
right, great stuff. This is live in the pub. We're here at the Dirty Tree Pub. Here with some good tea and some stale stout and having a good time with everybody here. We're just listening to Paddy's Cure, handcrafted in West Michigan CD, and recorded in 2015. It says recorded live in the basement, October 2015. How appropriate is that, huh? Okay, we're going to move along here. Oh, there's Liam, the extra large leprechaun, coming up over here. All right, Liam, how you doing? Let's hear what's going on. Tell us about the schedule. Let's hear it.
Well, hello, everybody. It is Liam, the extra large leprechaun. Hey, first up, congratulations to the Ragusa Loomers for their win over the Flushing Fighting Ferrets last Friday night. It was a great homecoming for the local crowd, and the after party right here at the Dirty Tree Pub was amazing, given it was also the first victory of the year. Free pop and popcorn was all the rage as excited students and their elated alumni parents stayed late into the night. On Saturday, the kids all gussied up for the big homecoming dance, and every proud parent snapped hundreds of pictures and immediately posted them to their Facebook pages. The only way they saw their kids was through the screens of their phones and their tablets. Close examination of some of the pictures showed that Rosie's oldest daughter, Chanel, who was crowned homecoming queen this year, had on the same dress as Doc O'Malley's daughter, Maureen. There were some nasty looks and tense moments at first, but by the end of the night, the girls were laughing about it and posing together, all duck lips and everything, and tweeting and snapping them out for the whole world to see. Both those kids are really nice kids, and it was fun seeing everybody having fun. It could have been a whole lot different if that Schmidt kid from Flushing had made that 30-yard field goal to win the game in the last 10 seconds. As it was, Ragusa won 21-20 thanks to the missed point after he also missed earlier in the game. Poor kid will relive those two kicks for the rest of his life. I can see it now and hear it now, just like some of my friends. So, let's move on to the schedule. Nothing special this week unless you count Detroit's Stone Clover, and they're heading over to Grand Rapids and Mulligan's Pub this Saturday, the 7th. It's a really small venue, and it's a multiple band show that they are playing, and they're doing it as a favor for one of the other bands. But it should be a great but crowded event. We recommend that you continue looking at the schedule because there's some amazing stuff coming up. For instance, right here in November is going to be a special Christmas show by a band known as The Founding. And they're going to do a Christmas show at the State Theater for the Friends of Celtic Culture. We'll have all of that information up. Take a look, and look a few weeks in advance for events you might want to participate. Otherwise, go there for the regular stuff, all the radio shows, the sessions, all the good things we list every week, the Kaylee dancing. There's a lot of stuff we post every week. But look forward to that The Founding Christmas special. That band used to be known as Blarney Castle, and we've been promoting them for a long time on MI Irish. Now they have found their true name, The Founding, and I think you'll enjoy them, so keep an eye out for that one. And as always, my friends, stay Irish.
Certainly will, Liam. Thanks for being here. I'm going to let you know, everybody out there, that, Liam goes to a lot of these festivals, and he does a lot of the announcing of the bands and a lot of different things. And you see him out at some of these festivals, say hi, tell him that, let him know you heard him on Live in the Pub, and I'm sure he would appreciate that. We always appreciate Liam a whole lot. We enjoy what he does and what he does for us here Live in the Pub, and for other things too. He helps us a lot with the festival and just a lot of stuff. We just want to say thank you, Liam. We appreciate everything you do here. And don't forget that this is a White Crow production, just so you know, and stop by and see us. We're going to move on here. We're going to play a little bit of Comus in their Charge album. And We're going to do Joe Toms with Broca and the Donegal Lass. That's a set of tunes there. Then we're going to move on to the Page Boys, the Whistling Cat, and Joanne and Johns. Let's hear Comus with Isaac Elderson, flutes and Elian pipes, Aidan Burke, fiddle, Philip Major, guitar, cittern, and vocals, and Jackie Moran, ballroom percussion and vocals. So here we have it, Comus. That was Comus. And I'm going to leave you with a little bit of the Screaming Orphans getting ready to sign off here. Again, this is Zig Zeitler, White Crow production here. Here at the Dirty Tree Pub. Live in the Pub is the name of the show, and we will see you next week. And thanks for listening. Leave you with a little bit of Rocky Road to Dublin off the Screaming Orphans Ballads Rule OK CD.
Brand new